All right. Well, hi everyone. Cookie here. I'm here with our winner, Ziff,
How's it going?
who got a round of applause from the full 3 people that were still here at the venue.
It was a strong crowd.
It's a little bit different here at Gwinnett Brawl, but we still love them.
Yeah, I think everybody else was just like, man, I'm hungry, which I am currently right now. I'm starving.
I'm pretty starving, but it's going to take me like 40 minutes to pack this shit up. So
yeah,
I probably won't be going anywhere anytime soon. So.
Yeah, we're going to be meeting up with some people as well, so extra 5 minutes to spend with you guys is a-okay in my book.
All right, so this tournament didn't end the way I expected, because obviously the way I expected was I expected Kevin to be first and you second. No offense.
That's
Or
reasonable.
actually, to be honest, that can switch around a little bit. There's a little bit of variability there.
Look, honestly,
I think
up until like this last week when I had that like random like weekly at my house, I hadn't won a tournament in like 6-7 years. I keep on placing high, but I don't win tournaments.
Well, now you
usually.
have.
Well, now, like, yeah.
Oh, wait,
2.
you won the last Gwinnett Brawl too, right?
No. I'm talking about the one at my house that had like all
that's
these
right,
people
that's
here,
right.
basically.
That
It
was
was like Focus, Green Mario, K-Pan,
It was a lot of
Beyblade.
people.
Yeah, Silver was there as well.
And Silver's getting good too.
I think Silver is like right under top 10 right now in Georgia. I think
That's a very tall statement. You mean top 15. But anyway, I digress. We had a lot of interesting results. What do you make of that, actually?
first and foremost, K-Pan went Fox, and I think that if he would have gone on Falco, he probably would have won. But I understand why he wanted to go Fox. I felt like there were a couple of matchups, my Peach included, and against Dublat as well, he went Fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he went Fox there. Maybe he's just trying to practice overall. But I think for sure that skewed the results. And then Dublat showing up was another big skew in the results.
Showing up?
Yeah.
As in he wasn't expected to be here?
No, as in like showing up, like, stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, he was hot tonight.
Yeah,
he was real hot.
He did really well. I didn't expect him to be Beyblade at all.
The 3-0 comeback, excuse me, against
It was
Beyblade.
really good.
Because that was Harriet set to lose at that point. She
really was.
took Marth to his worst stage against Sheik, against pretty much anybody, and he like trounced her. Like 3-stock, I think, if I remember correctly. It was Dreamland.
Dreamland?
That's Sheik Marth.
It's
Sheik Marth. That you cannot say that isn't Marth's worst stage. And against
I don't
Sheik,
think it's that bad versus Sheik though. Is the thing. Like I think that other characters do better on that stage than because I mean Sheik likes lower platforms. I feel like. I think as tall as the platforms are, it makes her needle game a little bit one-dimensional. And also Marth can still handle platform game with up tilts and up airs. And keeping Sheik above Marth, as you saw, I mean, he was getting like full like 20 to like 80, 90% combos because he kept on up airing her. If you look back at the VODs, you'll see like a lot of those stocks were just like popped him up in the air once and just juggled with up airs.
Yeah. Well, it was quite a show.
It was.
To be honest. Like Dublat actually came here, and I guess we shouldn't be surprised since he is the Arcadian champion. But
he won the Arcadian. I had to leave early that day, remember? I just remember like top like 3 or 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Dublat is really good. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I knew that he got like top 3 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, Dublat's really good. Dublat has a really good Marth. He has really good fundamentals. I think another thing about this about the tournament results was Warren like picking whatever character he felt like.
Yeah. So, and actually, I spent an hour and a half at his place because I came to Duluth way too early.
Oh wow.
I actually thought the tournament was at 12. Ended up spending an hour and a half just playing friendlies against Warren.
Oh, that's nice.
I think he's kind of taking, I think a lot of people are taking this focus now, that they want to focus a little bit more on out of state, like Sammy has done. So for anybody that isn't informed, Drug Fox has kind of shifted his focus from playing in Georgia to playing anything he can that's like out of state, which makes sense because he's been pretty dominant for the past like however many years.
Yeah.
The only person that's really come close to beating him has been Baka.
Yeah.
Other than Hungry Box, obviously.
Yeah, well, Hungrybox and Sammy actually had really good sets when they were over here. I know that there was one tournament where Sammy took him to Game 5 of a winners finals.
Were those streamed? Any idea? Typo?
I think it might have been you guys streaming.
No.
It was at one of the gym monthlies for sure.
Well, a gym, yes, but
Yeah.
I always.
It was
did
like
gym.
when he first came.
This is
It
the
was like
first
back in
time.
March.
This is the first time Recursion's done Gwinnett Brawl. It's
not
always
talking-
been Typo House.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry.
For Sammy, I think it makes sense. But Warren, though, I don't like. no disrespect to Warren. Warren's a very good player, definitely one of the top 5 in the state. No questions asked, in my opinion. I don't think he has gotten to the point where he can just dismiss the competition here in the practice that's available to him. Like, I don't think that even when he's playing at his best, he can certainly beat anyone, but that doesn't happen often enough to the point where, like, okay, I can go to this tournament and it's free.
Yeah, I agree.
Sammy can go to tournaments in Georgia now and it's, like, free.
I agree. It's not a switch he can flip yet. Or if it is, he isn't showing it.
Yeah. And I think that, I mean, it's a little disrespectful to me, man. You know, I'm good practice, I feel like. Like, I want to prep these guys for their out of state.
That's pretty fair. But when I was over at his place, he was actually focused on a large, I want to say it's a major happening up in Washington, D.C., I believe.
Okay.
Something, I apologize, everyone. It's something about the turf. But there's supposed to be a lot of good talent there. I think Armada's going.
Yeah.
All of his focus is on that. And so...
Yeah, I did mean Jim's, by the way, Jim's tournament. It was Jim's tournament that Sammy and Hungrybox had like a game 5 at.
Yeah, no, we were there. We streamed that one.
Yeah.
So, okay. So what do you think about this in terms of your performance? What do you like? What do you don't like about what you did today?
I honestly feel like the reason why I did as well as I did is not because I was playing exceptionally well. I felt like I was playing well. But I don't feel like I was playing like on fire or anything like that. I was just able to like keep my emotions in check and just like at every single point during my sets, I felt like I knew there was a way to win and I just had to find it. And that's how it is with Smash, like especially against like fast fallers. Like Peach kind of has that. If I'm down like 2 stocks to 1 or like 1 stock to 2, even like low percent against a fast faller, I don't really care. I know I can 0 to death them, right? I know like that opportunity exists, and I just need to find it. These matchups are a little bit more difficult because I had to do this against Marth and I had to do this against Sheik, and those are a little bit more difficult to pull off that kind of like, you know, like really solid, consistent gameplay where like I'm just like constantly like outthinking them. It's like for them, it's not like I can just like dead, right?
Sure.
It's not like an easy edge guard. I can't like really gimp them that well. I can't like 0 to death them. I can, but like they're few and far between. I think I just stayed focused and I was able to just clutch it out at the end because there were a lot of points. I lost the first match to Dublat. I think I was down 2 games to 1 to Harriet, or no, I was up 2 to 1. She beat me, and it went to game 5, and I was down a stock. I suicided the first stock, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember there was a large face palm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised your face isn't really red right now from that. That could be heard across the venue.
My head's used to my palm striking at an accelerated rate. A lot of face palms over the years. Oh boy, I've done some boneheaded moves.
So what do you think you did well? Anything you were really on fire tonight?
I felt like I played my neutral game really well. I was able to stay grounded. I made sure that I pulled turnips safely. And this is something that DrugFox explained to me, and he said it in the context of Peachfox specifically, but I found it to be really applicable for most matches where it completely changed my view on like how to like play Peach versus like everyone. Grab turnips, camp with aerials. Hold on to the turnips until you force them to roll, force them to shield or something like that. Use your turnips as a follow-up. If you throw the turnip like beforehand, like first, they can react to the turnip really easily and whatever approach you're about to do, right? Because they can just like knock turnips away or whatnot. If they're in a neutral situation, there's so many different ways you can deal with turnips. You know, you can grab it, you can, you know, hit it if you're like Marth or any other character that can just like swat it in the air and make it bounce. But if you hold on to it and you force them to like shield something or like react to like one of your other approaches,
right,
you have the turnip to cover when they try to roll or when they try to like sidestep.
Okay.
And that's something that I've really tried to concentrate on versus Fox in particular. I think it's critical. But I think it helps versus Sheik neutral as well. Marth, you kind of have to approach the turnips, but that's like, that matchup is a little bit different. That matchup is just trying to find times to like pull turnips safely and then just trying to get in on that ass. That's about like the best way I can describe. That's how I played it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And thank you, Brian, who mentioned the name of that tournament is actually Don't Park on the Grass. It's in Washington State, excuse me, not Washington, D.C.
Holy cow, that's a flight.
Pardon me, that was a mistake.
That is a flight. Who's flying them out there?
Well, it's not Smash Studios because he dropped their
the tag
sponsorship. Yeah, he dropped that.
Lauren don't need no sponsor. He's a strong independent smasher.
I don't think many of the former SS from Georgia even carry the tag anymore.
Really?
I think the only person would have been Full Metal so far. But
Yeah.
that makes sense. I think Smash Studio is part of him.
Yeah.
Like, kind of part of. Anyway, so what's next for you? What do you think? Any large aspirations? I know you can't go to Famicom, which really upsets me.
Sorry.
But
Got work.
I think there are a couple other big tournaments out of state coming up.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I feel so conflicted, right? Because I felt like Juan came into town, and I was just like, okay, I have to start playing Smash now. That like
For reference, it's Hungry Box 1.
Yeah, sorry. The Hungry Box lived with me for 6 months between February and September, and you know, when he was over, like, it's not like we played that often, but I was just like kind of like in like the Smash scene again, right?
Sure.
And I practiced a bit. I went to like a couple of nationals. I made it to like day 2, but I didn't really win any matches day 2, so I kept on getting like 49th. I got that at CEO and I got that at Pound, and I was just like, okay, well, I tried my best, and you know, I guess I'll be back out the game. And I really wanted to concentrate on commentating and also streaming. I've got a friend that's helping me with a stream layout, and I've already tested it. I've already streamed a few times, like a few months ago.
Does that happen to be Pyro?
No.
Okay.
David.
Oh, yeah. Pretzel guy.
Yes. He likes to talk about Overwatch.
Let's not bring that demon back up. So yeah, so Pretzel guy's helping you with a personal stream.
Yeah, he's gonna get like a layout for me, and I want to be able to stream. Thinking about doing like net play, maybe like match analysis stuff. I feel like that's something that I haven't like really tried it yet, but I feel like match analysis is something that would be one of my strengths as far as like what I could like create stream content for.
Sure.
I really didn't expect to like want to like play much more Smash, but I've like won 2 tournaments now within like a week, and I don't know. I didn't even know about this tournament until like 1 o'clock this afternoon. Like Kayeth, Karmers.
That's not true. You knew about it a couple of days ago when I asked if you'd commentate.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah.
In any case.
Sorry.
But
I do remember
you
that now.
you ended up coming randomly.
I
think you got registration here, what, an hour before it closed or something?
Like 15 minutes before it
15
closed.
minutes.
I registered online before the cutoff, and then I drove here.
And then you won it.
And then I won it.
Which is rather impressive.
I thought I was going to be in Arizona today. I was in the air about whether or not I was going to be in Arizona for work today, and it ended up being that I could come back late last night.
Sure.
I got back home like in my house at like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I was like passed out. I was still asleep at like 1, and Kayeth Karmers, Plorp, he called me, and he was just like, yo, you going to Gwinnett, Brawl? I was like, when does it start?
Yeah, so Plorp actually made it pretty far. I've never heard of him. Is he from your gang?
Yeah, he's from our crew. He lives like 8 minutes away from me. He comes over every Wednesday, so he plays with like me, K-Pan when he's over, Beyblade when he's over, RJ, less so now because RJ's been busy with work, and all the FRD people. That's Captain Curry, Dusk, Jummy, a few others in there as well. A lot of others actually, but those are like the names that like have been showing up to tournaments. He told me that he beat a couple of people, but he also got 2 buys.
I see.
Because 2 people got DQ'd.
So that's why I saw him in round 5 of losers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But
I actually thought he like forged a trail through losers.
He beat like 2 other people in losers though, so he did win.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, no, he beat 2 people in losers, and the only people he lost to were Beyblade and Focus.
Okay. Well, I hope he comes out to an ACL then.
I
hope he comes out to more stuff.
I want him to come out to
because
more
it seems
stuff.
like
he usually works Saturday. This is a random Saturday that he couldn't. That he didn't have
I was
to work.
about to say, it seems like here at Gwinnett Brawl we had a lot of people I haven't seen before. It seems like they kind of just stick to the area.
I had been here before. Just like the last time I was at a Gwinnett Brawl was like 4 or 5 months ago.
Well, congratulations.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you for coming here and having an interview with me.